Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Darryl Johnson.
Good evening, welcome along to Dazzle's Football Stand for tonight's EFL League One action as struggling Port Vale take on high-flying Stockport County at Vale Park. And what is a big game for both of these sides? Because, and I'll tell you why, because Port Vale currently find themselves in the relegation zone at this present time. If they win tonight, they will be going out of the relegation zone. If they lose tonight, they'll be in the relegation zone and Stockport will go top of the league. So it's a big game for Stockport and a big game for Port Vale as well in the context of the relegation and the promotion push. Port Vale currently at the moment sitting on 13 points in the EFL League One table. Not doing particularly well at the moment under Mr. as I like to call him, Darren Moore, who, by the way, I will say is a good manager. But is struggling at the moment this season. Only 3 wins out of 13 games so far, so it's not the best form at the moment. And they haven't won any of their last 3 matches. So they're not on great form at the moment. As for Stockport County at the moment, they're on decent form. Unbeaten in the last couple of games. Only 2 defeats all season. And statistically, they, believe it or not, they don't actually have the best defence in the league. The best defence in the league is... Stevenage are the best defence in the league. But Stockport do have quite a good attack. 7 wins so far of a possible 13. A total of 25 points at the moment. A win for them, they go on to 28 points at the top of the league. That is obviously until Bradford City play Lincoln tomorrow in a match where whoever wins will be top of the league in that game. And that is another game that we will be covering tomorrow night. The table at the moment, Cardiff, Stevenage and Bradford City all tied on 26 points, with Stockport 1 point below them on 25. Obviously a win, they go top of the league. A point tonight sees all 4 of those sides level on 26 points and separated by goal difference. The positions will not change if it's a draw. If it's a win for Stockport, they move top. If they lose, depending on the margin of victory for Port Vale, Stockport could potentially drop down to 5th because they're only 1 goal ahead of Wimbledon on the goal difference. So if they lose tonight, Stockport, by at least 2 goals, they will drop down to 5th in the league. And as for Port Vale, if they lose tonight, depending on the goal, I'll come in a minute. Depending on the margin of victory for Stockport, Port Vale, if they lose, could potentially drop below Plymouth if they were to lose by at least 5 goals, which I don't see. But if they win today, they go out of the relegation zone, a draw, and they do close the gap on Burton. But Burton will have a game in hand, remember, as well. So this is a massive game for Port Vale and for Stockport, with all the other teams, some of the teams yet to play, and they play tomorrow. And also we have the FA Cup on the weekend, so a lot of the games will be postponed this week, obviously, due to the Emirates FA Cup. So, who's gonna come out on top in this game? Wonder why he wants his car. I wonder why he wants to get rid of his car. Because he can't drive it. Anyways, we're going to Philip Woody's put Burslem. I don't know what the hell Burslem means. Also, Vim Malfair's in the live chat. Goedenavond. Wednesday Club Bruges in the Belgium Cup. Who are they against? Who are they against? Who the hell's that? Eindracht Aalst. Eindracht Aalst. Not entirely sure who that is. I've never heard of them. Oh, lovely weather in Stoke. Oh dear, it is pissing it down. That's bad news though, because that means the weather will be coming up here, which is not a good thing. Couple of players to watch out for tonight, but we'll get to that when we need to actually, because the first things first is we've got to go through the starting 11s in full and the subs. And we'll do that now, but first, the referees for tonight's match. Edward Duckworth is the match referee, and the assistant referees are Drew Dutton and Harley McKittrick. And the fourth official today, it is Richard Aspinall. So, by the way, Richard Aspinall is no relation to Nathan Aspinall or Tom Aspinall, before anyone says. Get involved in the live poll, by the way, as well. 5 votes at the moment, 3 of them for Stockport. Speaking of Stockport, the first team we're going to go through, the away team, of course, Stockport County, and this is how they line up tonight. In goals, number 1, Ben Hinchcliffe. Number 5, Joseph Oloru. Number 7, Jack Diamond. Number 9, Nathan Lowe. Number 15, Ethan Pye. Number 16, Callum Connolly. Number 19, Kyle Rutten. 23, Ben Osborne. 24, Tyler Onyango. 26, Oliver Norwood. And number 27, Odin Bailey. Subs to Stockport, goalkeeper number 34, Corey Adai. Number 2, Corey O'Keefe. Number 3, Owen Dodgen. Number 8, Callum Camps. Number 10, Jaden Ferrier. 21, Owen Moxon. And number 22 is Benoni Anderson. For Port Vale. In goal for Port Vale tonight, number 46, Joe Gauchi. Number 5, Connor Hall. Number 7, George Byers. The captain, number 8, Ben Garrity. Number 17, Rory Payton. Number 18, Ryan Quosdale. 22, Jesse Debra. 24, Kyle John. 25, Cameron Humphreys. 28, ex-Borough, Marvin Johnson. And number 44, Devante Cole. And the subs for Port Vale, goalkeeper number 13, Ben Amos. Number 3, Jaheim Headley. Number 9, Jaden Stockley. Number 11, Ronan Curtis. Number 12, Reese Walters. Number 33, George Hall. Number 36, Mo Fowl. Those are the 2 lineups in full. Marvin Johnson, former Middlesbrough player, of course, starting for Port Vale. Devante Cole, we all know, is a top player. You know, top player in my eyes. I think he's a really good player, but maybe he hasn't done that well. He hasn't done too well at Port Vale. Well, can things change tonight? The top scorer, of course, top scorers in the league at the moment for Stockport, Kyle Rutten, Oliver Norwood with 5 and 4 goals, and Devante Cole has actually got 4 goals for Port Vale this season, so he's done okay, but I'd say he has had better seasons. But the head-to-head record then, it's not the first time these have come up against each other. They've come up against each other on many, many occasions. The most recent meeting was in the EFL Trophy when Port Vale beat Stockport by 1-0. The last league meeting between these two sides was in League 2 back in 2011. Stockport County coming away with a 2-1 win at Vale Park. And in 2010, Port Vale beat Stockport 5-0. So, it's the first league meeting since the 2010-2011 season, but also the first meeting since 2022 in total. So who is going to come out on top? In that 2010-2011 season, actually, it was 1 win each. Port Vale won at Stockport. Port Vale won at Stockport, and Stockport won at Port Vale. So, will we see a repeat of what happened in 2011? Will Stockport get a result at Port Vale? Only time will tell. So far this season, Port Vale haven't been amazing at home. They started off their league campaign with bloody hell. They started off the league campaign with a draw at home to Cardiff and then 3 defeats on the bounce in the league. Then they beat Mansfield 2-1. Since then, they drew 0-0 with Northampton. I don't count the EFL Trophy and the Cup games, obviously, but this is in the league. Stockport County's away form this season hasn't been bad at all. They started off in August with a win away to Wickham. Then they drew 2-2 at Leyton Orient. I think I did. Did I? No, I didn't do that game. Drew 1-1 at Wigan in the league as well. Lost 4-2 to Plymouth. Beat Rotherham 1-0. Beat Huddersfield 2-1. Lost 3. Sorry, that was in the trophy as well. So the last league match away from home was actually at Huddersfield Town. So really, in the league, they're pretty decent. They've only lost 1 league game away from home, and they probably have. They must have one of the best best away records in the league. They are third for away form. If they win today, they obviously go top of the away form as well as top of the league. Home form, Stockport are actually 6th for home form, so they're probably. That's no different, really, is it? I mean, one defeat at home, 1 defeat away so far. So they've only lost 2 games so far this season. Stockport, they've done pretty well up to now. As for Port Vale, it's not been a great season at all for Port Vale at the moment. 5 points, 1 win out of a possible 18 points. Away from home, no, Port Vale have been alright away from home. 8 points out of a possible 21. They're currently 8 for away form. So statistically, you'd probably say that the favourites for the game will probably be Stockport, but you know what happens in the EFL. You can't rule any teams out. We've seen shocks before in the league, and you can't. I wouldn't put it past. Who wouldn't put it past Port Vale getting something tonight, because it would just be typical Port Vale struggling in the league, and then they turn up against a team who, if they win, go top of the league. So, it's going to be a big game. People who don't think it's a big game clearly don't watch League One. But if you don't realise it's a big game, then you clearly don't watch it. If you look at the table, Port Vale at the moment are currently in the relegation zone. Now, if they win, they go out of the relegation zone. If they lose, they win the relegation zone. If Stockport County lose, they remain 4th. If they win, they go top. So literally, a win tonight for either of these teams will be massive for them. If Port Vale can win, it'll be enormous for them, because it takes them out of the relegation zone. Obviously, Burton will have a game in hand, and obviously there's no games this weekend due to the Emirates FA Cup. But it's a big chance for Port Vale at home to try and climb out of the relegation zone. But they face a tough test, because the likes of Jack Diamond, Ethan Pye, Kyle Wootton, Oliver Norwood, and I will say Ben Osborne as well, I think have been pretty good for Stockport this season. They've got some brilliant players on the a couple of good players on the bench as well, actually. Jaden Fevrier, in my opinion, a good player. Obviously, Stockport fans might disagree, but one of the main players to watch out for tonight, Oliver Norwood. The skipper always likes to pop up with a goal here and there, but Kyle Wootton is the top scorer for Stockport this season with 5. So it's going to be interesting to see what actually happens tonight. Let's have a look at the comments. Evening lazy, 2-1 Port Vale. Stockport away win against Port Vale tonight, says Eugene. How's that get? Coming down with a cold, to be fair, mate, but I'm a bit better than I was this morning. terrible this morning when I woke up. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to the gym this morning. But it's picked up a little bit as the day's gone on. But I've just been staying in. I say, hopefully I won't be. Hopefully the cold won't affect me too much, as I do want to do my voluntary work tomorrow on Wednesday. But it is what it is. Crazy game. The high dozen. My prediction is 2-1 to Port Vale. What's your score prediction? I think Stockport will win. But I can see there being goals in it. I'm actually going to go for. I'm going to go for 3-1 Stockport. Stockport will be favourites in this game, in my opinion, and I think this is a game where Stockport realistically should win, but like I say, I've been proven wrong in the past. I've gone for the favourites before and then the underdogs turned up. So, but I was right yesterday when I said that Hearts would annihilate Celtic. Although it was only 3-1, it could have been 5 in that second half because Celtic just never got going. So I've been right on a few occasions, been wrong on a few occasions. People say Port Vale to win, and if they're correct, fair play. I personally, from a neutral perspective, think that Stockport will go top of the league tonight. But if they don't, then it's probably a big opportunity missed for Stockport, given the fact that Port Vale have been poor this season. But that's the EFL for you. No, I don't go to the bowl games anymore. They're way too expensive, and the stewards are all bastards. So, I can't stand the bloody stewards that bother. But also they're charging £680 a season ticket. And I'm like, nah, that can fuck off. I could go to so many more. I could go to many different grounds for £680 rather than pay £680 for a season ticket. And I'd have already missed at least 2 or 3 bowl games anyway this season due to holidays. So, I wouldn't really have got necessarily my money's worth, and I didn't have it to fork out anyway. I didn't have the money to fork out, and it's just less stress because, it gives me a bit more freedom to do what I really want. Do what I want. Go to all these grounds. Unfortunately, I couldn't get seating tickets for South Shields against Shrewsbury, so I will not be going to South Shields. So obviously Dad would be going with me, and Dad will not stand in the terracing stands. Obviously he's got a walking stick, he can't stand for too long. There was no seated tickets left when I went on, so bit of a shame. But we're going to go to Hebburn Town against Warrington FC on Saturday. Warrington Town, that is, on Saturday. That's in the 7th tier of English football, and Hebburn are doing okay at the moment, so it's another ground to tick off. And then next Saturday is a pretty big one in League One. I'm heading to Huddersfield to watch Huddersfield versus Plymouth Argyle with my mates, Plymouth mates, which will be decent. I went to the bowl game against Wrexham. It was terrible. Well, I saw the goal that we conceded, and should Dale Fry have stuck a leg out? Should he have just should he have just took a head out, put his body on? They always say put your body on the line, but he decided to stick a leg out. It hits him, and it hits his leg, and it just goes over Saul Bryn. There's nothing Saul Bryn can do about it, but it's a poor goal to concede. The goal we scored, though, was a good header, but Coventry are playing on Friday. That's a big game for us. Have you been to Stockton? I've been to Stockton's ground twice. Once to do the announcer for TS Rangers for a mate of mine, and the other time was to watch the other ladies. But I haven't actually done Stockton Town yet this season. I'm waiting until Mask have an away game, because if I go to Stockton when Mask are at home, I'll get slated by the Yellow Warriors for it, because they hate Stockton. So I'm deliberately waiting until they're actually at home and Mask aren't to potentially do that. But it'll probably be in the new year anyway. In the meantime, the manager, by the way, people might recognise. People might not actually know this, but my dad is originally from Hartlepool, and Dave Challoner is the one who got Hartlepool promoted didn't stay with them in the end and went to Stockport, got them promoted to League Two and then promoted to League One. And what a brilliant couple of years it's been for Stockport County and Dave Chandler. He's had an amazing couple of years, hasn't he? So can he potentially go top of the league today and, all being well for them, later in the season, maybe make it another promotion to the Championship? I do want to do Stockport County at some point, and I will do Stockport County in the new year, because it is a ground I do want to do, obviously. But game's going to get underway in a couple of minutes' time, so strap yourself. Excuse me. Sorry, I was trying to say something and then I bloody hiccuped at the same time and then burnt. Fuck. It'll be the beans I had. It'll have been the beans I had about an hour ago. There you go. Now today is, by the looks of it, it's Port Vale's final home game before Remembrance Sunday. So they will be doing a minute's silence for Remembrance Sunday, as it is Port Vale's final home game before it. And here come the players, given a guard of honour by the army, which is decent. Nowhere near me, that is. Back five. Looks like a back five for Port Vale. Interesting. Marvin Johnson, by the way, former Borough player as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he does today. The poll at the moment, 55% for Port Vale to win, 45% for Stockport, 11 votes in total. Can you get involved in that? At half-time, by the way, today, we have got Guess the Logos going from the first tier down to the 8th tier of English. For fuck's sake, that's the second stream. That's like twice in 3 streams I've pressed the wrong freaking screen. So, Port Vale against Stockport then. And here we go. We have Guess the Logos at half-time. We got a team from the first tier all the way down to the 8th tier of English football. Nice little bit of fun for you all to join in. Some of them will be easy and some of them will be hard. So then, here we go. There's Dave Chandler, appointed in 2021 with Stockport 9th in the National League at the time, and now look at them. They are 90 minutes away from being top of the league in League One. Going to be a tough team to come up against, aren't they, Stockport, this season? So, very quickly, 1 through of D2, starting 11s once again. For Stockport County, in goal number 1, Ben Hinchcliffe. Number 5, Joseph Oloru. Number 7, Jack Diamond. Number 9, Nathan Law. Number 15, Ethan Pye. Number 16, Callum Connolly. Number 19, Carl Wooten. Number 23 is Ben Osborne. 24, Tyler Onyango. 26, Oliver Norwood. 27, Odin Bailey. Port Vale is number 46, Joe Gauchi. Number 5, Connor Hall. 7, George Myers. 8, Ben Garrity. 17, Rory Payton. 18, Ryan Crosdale. 22, Jesse Debra. 24, Kyle John. 25, Cameron Humphreys. 28, Marvin Johnson. 44, Devante Cole. This is Port Vale's final game before Remembrance Sunday, so please join us in a moment's silence. The two captains, Ben Garrity and I believe Oliver Norwood, put in Reeves into the centre circle in memory of those who sacrificed their lives. And served the country. representative of the Army and a representative of the Supporters Club. I'm also putting Reeve down as well. Stockton play on the 1st of November. No, I'm going to Hebburn on the 1st of November, mate. The Stockton will be later on. It might even be in the new year, depends. Right, here we go. Pretty impeccable that was, I must say, from both sets of fans. Very well done to both sets of fans there. That was pretty impeccable, that. And if you did join in as well, thank you very much indeed. And if you did just tune in, we were doing it was Port Vale's last home game before the sorry about that, everyone. I thought to finish because normally when they do the last post, and then once the last post is finished, it's normally finished. But yeah, they carried on. So apologies about that. By the way, thank you to Len in the live chat sending the 99p sticker. Thank you very much indeed. Cheers for that. That's wonderful. Now then, let's carry on. I don't know. I think what they were doing is, well, they obviously they played the last post and then they did the minute silence after that. So yeah, I didn't know that's what they were doing. Or when we used to do it when I used to do it at the at other games, it used to be just the last post and then that was that. So there you go. Ollie Norwood, most chances created in League One this season. He's created 29 chances in League One this season. It's match time. Drop us a like. Here we go with Port Vale looking to climb out of the relegation zone tonight against Stockport, who are looking to go top of the league. Good luck to both of these teams. Let's go. Off we go then. Tonight's match officials. Referee is Edward Duckworth, who gets the match underway. Never mind, false start, we'll try again. So the referee Edward Duckworth, assistant referees Drew Dutton and Harley McKittrick. For official for tonight, it's Richard Aspinall. And no, he's not related to Tom Aspinall or Nathan Aspinall from the darts. And Duckworth gets the game underway. Edward Duckworth, yeah. I'm going to end up forgetting his name because it's such a queer name. And thank you to those that joined us tonight. Hope you're all doing very, very well indeed. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all braving the weather. Well done to all the fans out there today, because the weather looks appalling. So credit to both sets of fans for going out in that weather, braving the storm, is what they say. And I don't think it's a storm. It's just naff weather. Stockport in their usual black and white. Stockport County in their green away kit, green and white. And that's a mistake already. And Stockport look to come forward immediately from that. I don't know why they did the signs twice. Some clubs do, some clubs don't. But I wasn't expecting it. I thought when the fans were applauding, I was like, that's that, isn't it? Could you please say happy birthday to my friend Lenny, who's turning 13? Happy 13th birthday, Lenny. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you're doing well. Up the bother. Oh, well, if you don't support the bother, then whoever you support, then I'll try and work out what the saying is. But... oh, Harry wants to go on Discord. Now you tell me, dickhead. Now you tell me. Could have told me a bit earlier on, Harry. If you've never watched the channel before, I'm mad as a hatter. I'm a mad hatter, basically. I'm not a Luton fan, by the way, but I'm crackers, basically. And a long ball forward by... hello. Yeah, now you tell me. Could have told me before the stream that you wanted to come on. Oh, you'll enjoy Guess the Logos today. I've got the fanfare ready again, of course. Now for the regulars, got the traditional iron brew. I will do when I can open it. Oh, thank you. Ugh. My top matches the colour of the iron brew, did you know? And did you know, fun fact for you, did you know that the 31st of October is Halloween?
No, I thought it was Christmas.
Oh, shite. Are you streaming? Ugh, fuck. Bollocks. No, I won't use that. I'll tell you all. Sorry, I've just overflowed the iron brew. I'll just go and... up the anchors. Oh, are you a Stockton fan, are you? Oh, that might be why you mentioned Stockton to me then. That's why you mentioned Stockton's game then. Yeah, no, I will do Stockton Town at some point as an actual match, not as a Borough Women's or a different thing. I will do Stockton Town game at some point. Get to see some of the non-league, North East teams, of course. 31st of October is when females dress like me ex. A witch, I assume, is that what you're talking about? Won't be a moment. No, I'm not doing Wrexham v Cardiff tomorrow. To be fair, I mean, I was thinking about it, but I thought, I'm thinking I might just scrap the EFL Cup altogether for this round and wait until the quarterfinals. But no, I'm doing Bradford against Lincoln tomorrow. Which is another big game in League One because whoever wins is top. Simple as that. But yeah, no, I was thinking about it before. I just thought, nah, I'm doing Wrexham on Friday against Coventry because that's a big game in that's certainly big for us in the Scarborough Championship because we need Coventry to, for once, lose. We need Coventry to start losing games would be good, and then we might actually go top of the league potentially on Saturday if we win. But Coventry keep winning, and the ball into the penalty area, headed over the bar. It was a good opportunity for Port Vale there, ladies and gents. Who was it with the header? Was it Quasdale? It was on the left hand side, ball in. Yeah, Quasdale header. Get free header really. No one's watching. Coventry is smashing it in Championship. Yes, unfortunately, but I say unfortunately, it's good for the league. It'd be good to have a new team in the Premier League, but it's not great news for Borough because, although to be fair, even if Coventry lose, we can only go level with them. We won't go top of the league because they've got a superior goal difference. They've scored 34 goals. Their best attack in the league. Wrexham at the moment 16th, so I'm certainly not going to depend on them. I'm not going to count on them. Believe it or not, I didn't realise this, but Borough and Stoke have the best defence in the Championship. Sheffield United have the worst attack in the league. Oh my God. The amount, honestly, the amount of surface water coming off the field is ridiculous. If there was, I tell you what, if it gets too flooded, they'll stop the game. Of course, still with another chance for Port Vale. Port Vale having a very good start to this game, so you could be right. Borough can't score goals. It's almost 1-0 or 2-1. This is our problem, to be quite honest with you, mate. We don't finish teams off. It's been the story for the last couple of years. There's games that we should be winning and we struggle, and then the games where we shouldn't be winning, like statistically, games like games that we shouldn't be winning, that you wouldn't expect us to win, are games that we win. But our problem is we go 1-0 up and we defend it out, but we only win by 1 goal. We can't finish teams off. I mean, we could have had about 3 or 4 against Sheffield Wednesday, but credit where credit's due. Joe Lumley pulled out some outstanding saves. I think he was pulling saves out of his arse, to tell you the truth. For the regulars, by the way, thanks for joining. Up your nose.
Well, Darryl, what's your prediction for this?
I think one of these teams will win.
I mean, it could be a draw, but fans.
No, I don't see it being draw. I've got the 3-1 Stockport, but I've been proven wrong in the past. So, like I said, don't assume that that's going to be the correct score, because I've been wrong many times in the past. Where's Daddy? Downstairs watching TV with his snood on. Basically, he's like it's a sort of. It's got a snood, which is I've got mine somewhere. Where did I put mine? Oh, it was here.
Oh, look, it's Humphreys.
I don't know where I've put it now. I don't know where I've put it. Anyway, you probably know what it is anyway. There you go. What's the next match you're attending? The next match for me that I'm going to be doing is Hebburn Town versus Warrington. So just near Jarrow. The mic keeps banging. Well, yeah, because I'm moving the table, mate. What do you expect? When I'm moving the table, that happens. Like,
I thought you said you were going to heaven. I was like, what?
No, you dick. Hebburn. It's near Jarrow.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, well, you wanted on because it's in North East, mate.
I think FIFA's
It's annoying. Well, there's nothing I can do about that, mate. Can't do anything about that, I'm afraid. Stop moving your legs under the desk. I'm not moving my legs. My legs aren't moving under the desk, mate. It was when I was moving the table. I got snoods and snoods on vacation on Game Boy Advance. That's nice.
Hey, Darryl, I want to own goal bet Malmo
Just going to move this forward. Malmo against Hammarby.
Yeah, what do you think the score was?
1-0 on goal.
3-1 Hammarby.
Oh, bloody hell.
Own goal for half time.
Angelo said this will end 0-0. It could end 0-0, but I don't see it. I see there being goals in this match. At the moment, by the way, Port Vale have had a really good start. It's got to be said. They've had 2 decent opportunities. Stockport have had 1 opportunity. Didn't really get the shot off in the end. So no shot really. And Port Vale are the only team troubling the goalkeepers at the moment. As the long ball goes forward for Port Vale and out for a throw. In 11 minutes in, then 0-0. Good start from Vale though. Only 15% of the action has been in Port Vale's third. TNT Sports have the FA Cup. Yes, but also BBC One and ITV normally stream the FA Cup semi-finals and final. I mean, I watch the BBC coverage of the FA Cup because TNT Sports has adverts every 5 seconds. Does be editing. So do ITV. 11.5 minutes in, Port Vale 0-0 against Stockport. The ball comes forward here for Stockport into the penalty area from Nathan Lowe, and it missed the target man, went out to the other side.
Yeah, low cross.
Low cross with a low cross, yeah. Here's Jack Diamond to the right hand side. Tyler Onyango.
A girl that gets wet.
Oh, I don't know, mate. What you on about? What is this? What are you going to say here?
It's a joke. What do you call a girl that gets
Oh, it's 1-0! That's why I didn't want you to say the joke, because I just had a feeling that they were going to put it into the penalty area and something was going to come from it. And it has. Stockport County lead by 1-0. It was, I mean, lovely build-up on the right-hand side. The cross comes in. It's a brilliant cross. And it's a free header. Free header from Nathan Lowe. I mean, he couldn't really miss it. Couldn't really miss that. 1-0 to Stockport County. And I'm going to say that is actually against the one to play, because the first 10 minutes, Port Vale have actually done well. It's a good cross. Yeah, it's a free header. That's a free header for Nathan Lowe. That's poor defending from Port Vale. And Port Vale failed to man mark there. If you get the pun. Yeah, ball in. Headed from Nathan Lowe. Yeah, good header. 1-0. 1-0. And that, as it stands, is Stockport heading top. 6 goals this season for him. He's done well. First goal again for Stockport County, scored in the 13th minute by number 9, Nathan Lowe.
And the answer to my joke was Lorraine.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why I was sort of debating whether to let you tell this joke or not, because I was thinking, any second now, something's going to happen and you're telling me this joke. So apologies about the lack of reaction there. Harry was trying to tell me a joke and that just happened. I was thinking I knew it. But yeah.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Of course. Anyways. Yeet. Anyways. 1-0 to Stockport County. It's against the one to play. It really is against the one to play, because Port Vale have had a really good start. Had a couple of decent opportunities. He had a ball in the penalty area that was headed over by Crosdale, and then he had another chance a bit later on. That's Stockport's first real opportunity. And it's a crossing from the right. It's a brilliant cross. I'm not sure it was who actually put the cross in, but it was an excellent ball in. And a free header from Nathan Lowe. So 1-0 to Stockport. Dreadful defending. Awful defending, by the way. I mean, you can't let Nathan Lowe, who's got 5 goals a season, that's his 6th goal a season, but you can't let a player with 5 goals to his name, you can't let a striker have a free header like that. It's awful defending from Port Vale. It's awful man marking. Great goal for Port Vale. Great goal for Stockport, sorry. I'm getting me words in a muddle now.
Get your teeth in.
Oof. People always say, have you lost your marbles? I always say, yeah, I lost mine years ago, mate. 33 people in the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Stockport County lead Port Vale by goal to nil. Nathan Lowe with the header just a couple of moments ago. I thought it was him with a cross. It was Tyler Onyango with the cross. He was involved in the build-up quite a bit, actually. And then he's the one who puts the chipped cross in. And it's an easy header for Nathan Lowe. Inch perfect cross, and it just made the header easy, didn't it, really? But shocking defending from Port Vale. You can't let anyone have a free header in the centre of the penalty area. That's a long ball, and it almost found its way. But a great block in the end from the Port Vale defender. So far, the team in green at the moment, camouflaging with the pitch, are leading by a goal to nil. I mean, as much as I respect Stockport County, by the way, Stockport County are a good side. I will say that away kit, I think, I can't lie, I am not fond of that away kit. A green away kit. Not fussed. There's another shot straight to the goalkeeper. Was that Nathan Lowe again? Yeah, it was Nathan Lowe. Nathan Lowe with a shot on the turn. Low-driven shot. Look, it's going in the keeper's near post, but the keeper does well. Gets down low and gets the ball in his gloves in the end. Here come Port Vale coming forward then. Bit of a solo one from Kyle John. But in the end, the chance was wasted. Port Vale still have the ball. It's at the halfway line to the left-hand side from Connor Hall. That's a foul. Yep. Foul, left-hand side. It's about 30 yards away from the penalty area. There was a pass from Marvin Johnson. Nice to see Marvin Johnson playing again, by the way. It's nice to see him playing again. And it was, a bit of a clumsy challenge. Bit of a clumsy challenge from Joseph Olowu. Doesn't get a yellow card though. But a free kick for Port Vale nonetheless. And
I heard about former Man United player Reece Bennett.
Reece Bennett?
Google him.
I'm not 100% sure you're on about Reece Bennett.
Oh, Reece Bennett. Bennett, I don't know which one it is.
Oh, right, hang on, yeah. Broken Man United youngster Reece Bennett has revealed that his dad has taken his own life. Oh, hell. Oh, heck. That's heartbreaking. Unfortunately, the sad thing is, it's happening quite a lot these days. It's happening. It's like, unfortunately, it's a recurring theme nowadays. Loads of people are just suffering with terrible mental health, and they're like, just can't take it anymore, so they just take their own life. It's sad. It's a sad world that we live in. I fought with him, of course. That's quite heartbreaking. He's only young as well. I think he's only about 16, Reece Bennett. 15, 16. He's not very old. He's a youngster for United. It's sad, that. Quite sad.
My cousin's friend took his own life on the day before.
Well, we were talking on the last stream about, because when we were doing the Heart Celtic game, they did a minute's applause during the match for Saliukas, I believe it was called. Saliukas, Marius Saliukas, the Lithuanian footballer who played for Heart of Midlothian until 2013, who lost his battle with motor neuron disease. And obviously, I will say this again, but if anyone knows anyone, if you know anyone, either yourself or someone else who's suffering from motor neuron disease, there is, of course, different helplines and support groups that you can get in touch with to get some support there. If you want more information, have a look on Google. Anyways, Love is You in the live chat. Who's controlling the game so far? To be fair, it's been a game of spells, really. The first 10 minutes was all Port Vale. Stockport didn't really get going. And then Stockport suddenly just pop up with a cross and they score from it. It's their first real opportunity. Well, since then, Port Vale have responded, coming forward, but they're just not able to break down the Stockport defence. No, I'm not at the gym till Wednesday. That's if this cold doesn't fuck off. If me cold's not, as I'm coming down with a cold, but if this cold doesn't piss off, then I won't be going to the gym on Wednesday at all. But I'm hoping. It's not. No. It's.
No, I'm joking.
It's what it always is. It's always when, as soon as the season changes, when it gets from autumn to winter. Like it just, I don't know. I don't know why. I always find though that
It's normally worse at night time.
yeah, I always find I don't know if anyone else. I got a sore throat. Is that a cold also? No, but it could be the start of one. But I was I had a chesty cough this morning. I was coughing a fair bit this morning. It was not very good. So I knew I was like, I'm definitely not going into the gym today. So I'll have to go in on Wednesday. Got the full week last week at least, so that was something. But yeah, we were just saying, by the way, about Reece Bennett, which was obviously very, very, very sad news, of course. Please, both teams to score, please. Get angry, Port, for a goal, please. Port Vale should score in this game, so if I see that coming in, but when are they going to score? I don't know. If they score at all, that is. But I see them scoring. They've had some good opportunities. But it's all down to taking your chances at the end of the day. Yes. I wouldn't care. I'm pretty sure the 10th of October was Mental Health Day, wasn't it? Yeah, 10th of October was World Mental Health Day. Now, I do normally speak out about this because I've suffered from mental health before. And I know a couple of people, some of the regulars, have said before they suffer from mental health. If you suffer from mental health or you know someone who does suffer from mental health, there are a load of different... there's different societies, different helplines that you can get in touch with, of course. And I will get back to the game in a moment. There's another shot. 2-0. What a brilliant strike. Oh, what a strike. 2-0. Kyle Wooten. And that's only 22 and a half minutes.
Where's that guy's bet one? He said he needed 2 in the first half.
Yep. Second goal for Stockport County, scored in the 23rd minute. The goal scorer is number 19, Kyle Wooten. This is what you call a strike. I'll get back to the mental health stuff in a moment. Jack Diamond, I think he tries to hit the shot. I think it's blocked in. I think he's blocked off in the end. Does he go for a shot here on the edge of the box? Yeah, he goes for a shot. It's blocked. It falls back to Kyle Wooten, who just. He's got his back to goal, and he hits the shot on the turn, and he fires it into the bottom corner of the net. That is a beautiful finish from a top striker. That is his that's his 7th goal, of the season. I said about Kyle Wooten that he'll be, he's a good player. That's a brilliant strike. 7 goals for Stockport's top scorer this season. Port Vale to win. Port win 2.5 over from someone with a, I don't know if that's a Korean, a Chinese or a Japanese name. I'm not sure what language it is. Are you covering the South Shields game? I probably will. It depends what I'm doing on Sunday. I don't know what I'm doing on Sunday, so I might not. So don't make any assumptions yet. If I'm available, then I will. I'd like to. It'd be nice to see. It'd be great to see South Shields beat Shrewsbury. It'd be brilliant. But it's not guaranteed. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. We'll just have to see. As I was saying, by the way, World Mental Health Day, of course. Mental health helplines, of course, that you can get in touch with should you or someone else you know suffer from mental health and need support. Then what it is you can get in touch with numerous different ones. There is, of course, the Mind Support line, which is 0300 102 1234. There's Sane line, which is 0300 304 7000. There's the NHS Mental Health Crisis Team, which is, of course, the 111 service, and you can there's a button. I think there's a number you select for the mental health team. And obviously, if anyone is in any immediate danger, then of course contact 999. Or if you're from abroad, of course, if you're in Europe, it's 112. If you're in America, 911. Australia's thing 911 as well. I don't know the other ones, but yeah, there is helplines, of course, that you can speak to if you or someone else suffers from mental health, and that's the important message done. The game's just been paused for the moment, and I'm not entirely sure what for. The referee's come to the touchline, so the players are all getting drinks. The referee's come to touchline, and he's currently speaking to one of the head stewards, by the looks of it. Is he speaking to one of the stewards? He's speaking to the fourth official and one of the head stewards, by the looks of it. So, not entirely sure what's going on. Nathan Law's goal in the 13th minute is Stockport County's 7th headed goal of the League One campaign. And that is the most headed goals in the league. Football in a library. Whenever a team scores, I turn my volume right down. To be fair, mate, I haven't really shouted as much, but I haven't really shouted. You can tell I've been struggling today. Because I'm not really shouting, I'm not reacting as such, so I'd say apologies to everyone else. Like, I'm normally a lot more enthusiastic. I normally shout when there's a goal, but I haven't really done it as much today, I'm afraid. I've been struggling. I've been struggling today, I'm afraid.
Darryl Johnson got a bandage on his arm. He's playing now, dressed the mummy.
That's my joke.
Yes, sir.
You and your mum fucking laughed when I said that.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'd actually heard. It's first time I heard your mum bloody laugh at one of our jokes. To be fair, the Baller League's back. I'd rather stick pins in my eyes.
Angry Ginge.
Yeah, he lost. Don't forget, of course, to tune in tomorrow at I think this at what time actually today? Very good content today. Yeah, thanks very much. I say I'm normally a lot more enthusiastic, but I haven't been too grand today, I'm afraid. So you're fortunate. I've actually done the stream. But you know me, I'm determined. It takes a lot to stop me. It takes a lot to stop me from doing the stream. But we are live again tomorrow night, remember, as well. Bradford City against Lincoln, a massive clash in League One, because whoever wins that match is going to be number one in the EFL League One. Oh my god, it's 3-0! Oh my god! What on earth are Port Vale doing at the back? What are they doing?
Well, we did say we expected
What?
loads of goals.
Like, I said 3-1, but what the hell has just happened there? What's just happened there? I'm sorry, I'm going to have to look at this again. All I saw was the ball go in the net. I did not see what has happened there. I've no idea what's happened here. Port Vale have fallen apart. So long ball forward from the left-hand side of his own penalty area towards the opposition penalty area, and oh my fucking god. Oh my god, what is he doing?
He could have sprinted and then headed it.
What's he doing? Honestly, I feel bad for Port Vale fans. I genuinely feel bad for Port Vale fans. That is abysmal.
Like diamonds in the sky.
It's Neil Diamond. Sorry, Jack Diamond with the goal, and I don't even want to. Let's not even talk about that. It's absolutely shit. Oh, actually, yeah, let's talk about it. It's a long ball forward from Stockport County, left-hand side one penalty area. It's swung forward. It's hit with a lot of power. It bounces towards the opposition penalty area. And who is it who makes the cock-up? It's Jesse Debra. Jesse Debra, like, I think he was trying to shield the ball and he was waiting for the goalkeeper to come for it. Only Jack Diamond was right behind him, and I don't think Debra noticed that he was behind him. He didn't look over his shoulder, and he's waiting for the keeper to come for it. And Jack Diamond's like, bang, out the way. Thank you very much. I'll have the ball. And it's, through the goalkeeper's legs into the back of the net. It is I got to say, That is a shit goal. Oh my God. Third goal for Stockport County, scored in the 29th minute. The goal scorer, number 7, Jack Diamond. Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. Sorry, that's the wrong Diamond. Sorry. Anyways.
That song's so overrated.
Honestly, by the way, when I have a better voice, honestly, I can sing that song. I sing that song a lot better than that. But when I'm full of cold, I don't. When I'm full of cold, I don't. But I normally sing that song so much better. Sorry, mate, I have to turn you down. Scotty, you don't need to tell me if you're turning the sound down or turning it up, B. I couldn't care less. Because you shout and I have headphones on. I can't... I'm not exactly shouting, am I? I just have the mic turned up.
I didn't know a beacon could do
I don't really... I'm not really shouting at the minute because... You know, I don't want to... I don't want to make things worse. I'm full of cold as it is.
empty seats.
Just a pile. Fuck off. Empty seats, my lord. Empty seats. Empty seats, my lord. Empty seats. Empty seats, my lord. Empty seats. Oh, Lord, empty seats. I've got to say, by the way. By the way.
If you just tune in, you're watching Dazzle.
Can I just say, by the way, have Port Vale sold out this season? Have Port Vale ever sold out this season? Oh, I assume probably when they played against Arsenal, but they haven't sold out again. By the way, that Stockport away end isn't even sold out, but I tell you what, it's a brilliant, it's an excellent away attendance, brilliant away attendance for Stockport, but it's not sold out. There's still a lot of empty seats. Jack Diamond coming forward again. Stockport fans will be loving this. 3-0 in the rain. And Port Vale failed to defend at the minute.
Who scored for Atletico?
A foul there on Kyle John. I can't believe it. I thought Stockport County would win, but I thought Port Vale would get at least a goal. The first 10 minutes they were dominant, and then since then they conceded and they fell apart. They're falling apart at the back. Still early, they're going to get one back. Oh, I can see them getting one back, but I don't know how many goals Stockport are going to score because they've been clinical. They've been quite clinical with their chances. 5 shots and they've had 4 on target. They've been fairly clinical, really. Oh, hang on, was that 5 shots, 4 on target before that third goal? No, 5 shots, 4 on target, 2 big chances, and the goalkeeper's only made 1 save, and that was a shot that was... It was going in at his near post, but he just got low and dealt with it. It's not a bad stadium, Vale Park. I must say, it's not a bad stadium, but I reckon Vale Park is probably better when it's full. I bet it's better when it's full. It's a nice stadium, but it's just never full. Need a goal from Port Vale for both teams to score and Stockport to win. Stockport's only down the road. Bet they all came on the coaching car. To be fair, mate, they probably all came on the fan bus because, obviously, of the weather. Stockport isn't... Stockport is south... It's like south of Manchester, isn't it? If I have a look at Google Maps. That's where I do my research on the stream. Stockport County is a ground that I do want to tick off this season. I do want to tick it off at some point. Vale Park. Burslem. Oh yeah, Stoke is like... It is like south of Manchester, isn't it? It's about 50 minutes, to be fair. I didn't realise it was that... I didn't realise Stoke from Manchester was that close. I didn't realise it was only an hour down the road to Manchester. I didn't realise it was that close. Well, you never know if you don't do your research, do you? 68% of you have gone for Stockport to win now. 47 voted, Mom. Thank you very much. Atletico Madrid coming good so far. Yes, it's good to see them actually back winning games. Real Madrid beat Barcelona, so they extended the lead at the top. And Hearts beat Celtic at the weekend in another top-of-the-table clash. They've extended the lead to 8 points ahead of Celtic. Oh, that is it. Oh my God, what are Port Vale doing? That's a foul. I mean, he had to foul him there, because otherwise he'd have just played a ball through and they would have been in for 4. No yellow cards so far. Yeah, I can't lie. That the Stockport County away kit, I don't know about you, but it reminds me of Werder Bremen. Looks like Werder Bremen's kits, doesn't it? Because Werder Bremen playing green. It looks like Werder Bremen, doesn't it? This is why, was it Tom who said it in the chat earlier on? Stockport shirt looks proper Bundesliga. It does look like a Bundesliga top, doesn't it, really? I'm not fussed. I don't think it's a great away kit. I mean, I could understand it if the team played in green. Obviously, like, you know, Stockport's home colours are blue. Werder Bremen's green, so is Wolfsburg. You know, I can understand that, but I can't understand a team that plays in blue having a green away kit. Port Vale's average crowd is 7,000, and Mansfield and Cardiff was over 9,000. Fair enough. Mr. Ball in the chat, 3-0, get in. He's a Potters fan. By the way, when I was younger and I didn't really know anything about football, I thought the Potters was big. I thought when I saw that Stokes' nickname was the Potters, I thought Harry Potter was in charge of the club. When I was younger, I thought, I didn't know how. I was thinking, Harry Potter owns a football club, does he? Then I realised that the Potters is because of the pottery. Stoke is known for the potteries, isn't it? It's known for all its pottery, Stoke. Oh, ball forward, here come Port Vale with Devante Cole. Shot saved. They've had a shot on target, though. Stockport manager has his Stockport Poppy pin on. Yep. Is it me, or has this year just gone really quick? Like, we're almost at Halloween and we're almost at Remembrance Day already, and like, it doesn't feel like we've been here. It doesn't feel like we've gone through 10 months of the year. It doesn't feel like we've done 10 months. Probably feels more like 13, but it doesn't feel like 10 months at all. I think this year's gone very, very quickly. But then again, they all say that time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're enjoying yourself. Time certainly flies on these streams as well. I don't like how quick it's gone. We've got 6 months of darkness and cold. Perfect for me, because I prefer the cold. I prefer it when it's cooler. It's gone very quick. But British weather, it could be sunny on Christmas Day, and it could be snowing in fucking April. Like, that's the British weather. 3-0 to Stockport County and 3 different goal scorers. You're getting old. Fuck off. I'm 23, mate. I wouldn't call 23 as old. I'm not in my 40s, Matt. Free kick given there. Anyways, 3-0 to Stockport. 3 different goal scorers. First goal came in the 13th minute through Nathan Law's header. And then 22nd minute, Kyle Rutan with a shot on the turn. It was a good finish. And then literally, not even, I think it was literally in the 29th, 30th minute, something like that. It was 3-0 through Jack Diamond. So 3 different goal scorers. 3 don't get me wrong, 3 well taken finishes, but like, the first goal is poor defending in the penalty area. Second goal, it's just a good finish. The third goal is just an absolute cock up. Just an absolute cock up from Jesse Deborah. It's Stockport County's third kick green because their first home ground was on Green Lane. See, that makes sense then. I'm glad you clarified that. That makes sense then. Marvin Johnson got caught in the snack, so it's nosebleed time for him. I need a goal from Port Vale for 1100. Bloody hell. Daddy's the bloody weatherman. Smelly old git in his age, always farting more times than Santa. That's me who farts. I'm the one who has the bad wind. Once we get to half time, we're going to do guess the logos, and we're going to try and blitz through guess the logos so that I have a little bit of time. We're going to try and blitz through guess the logos so I can very quickly go downstairs and grab me second half snack. Well, grab me me late night snack, which will be apple slices and some peanut butter. Nice healthy snack to have at the end of the night. I'll be going shopping tomorrow. Well, I don't think the army are going to be enjoying this game, do you? Marvin Johnson's got a Marvin Johnson's going to have to change his shirt. Did you get the fridge? Yeah. But we weren't allowed to turn it on till about 7 o'clock tonight. So I'll be going shopping tomorrow once. So I do my voluntary work at Age UK, and then once I've finished that, I'll head to. Once I've done that, I'll head to Morrison's, grab a little bit of food, and then we'll head off. Your clock's ahead. Actually, oh yeah, sorry, no, it is actually. You are quite right. You are right. My clock was about 3 seconds ahead. But I stopped the clock, so I allowed the Sky Sports bit to catch up. So now it's on the correct time. If anyone's watching on Sky Sports on the Sky Sports app, then you'll be about a minute behind. Where you can always just move the stream back by a minute.
Well, the player's nose bleeding.
Well, why do you think he had cotton up his nose? And he had to change shirt, Marvin Johnson. Yes, of course. His nose was bleeding, mate.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson.
Marvin Johnson, former Middlesbrough man, by the way, wasn't a bad player for Borough. Wasn't outstanding, but he wasn't a bad player for us. I'm watching on FOTMob. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about that. If you can always rewind the stream to the time that you want it to be on, because I'm watching it on Sky Sports main event, like probably a lot of people will be. But if you're watching it on a different app, it might be behind. If you're behind my clock, then you can just rewind the stream until half time, and then go level again for Guess the Logos, which comes up at half. Oh shit! Guess the Logos at half time today. Oh, should be about add on time for the goal celebration. So add on at least 30 seconds, 40 seconds. So that's at least 2 minutes. So that's about 2 minutes probably. And then the nose injury to Marvin Johnson, that took about 3 minutes. So 5. And then there was also a pause at some point for about 2 minutes. So I don't think he's going to add a lot on. I think he might add about. Knowing these referees, it'll probably be about 6. My reckoning is about 6 minutes. Because we had the injury to Marvin Johnson's nose. So that took about 2 minutes about. There was a big pause for about 2 minutes. I'm not sure what it was for earlier on. Where the referee was talking to the steward. And then the referee always adds time on for the goal for the time between the goal and restarting again. So I think probably be looking about 5 or 6 minutes. Good ball forward, and the keeper comes out and heads that forward for Stockport County.
Oh, you got a song stuck in my head when you said empty seats, my lord.
Yeah.
Kumbaya.
Empty seats, my lord, come by ya. Let's see how much added time there is going to be then. I reckon about 5 or 6 minutes.
I'll go 8.
I was right. I was right. The fourth official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 6 minutes of added time. A minimum of 6 minutes of added time. Added time brought to you by Darryl Johnson. I did say 6 minutes, didn't I? So I was correct. Thank you. That's 10 points to me.
Playing FIFA early and the ball went towards the goalkeeper out of the box. My goalkeeper, it made me control him and then I lost the ball and we scored tapping.
That's happened before. Well, if the goalkeeper doesn't pick it up, then he's always going to control the feet. So in that situation, just boot it. Free kick. Oh my God. Bloody hell. Woo. Peyton hits the free kick from what? That must be at least 30 yards. He's just fired it towards goal and it's cannoned off the top of the crossbar. That's a brilliant effort. Gets it up and down. That would have been a superb free kick. And it's... Oh, that's unlucky. That would have been an insane free kick. Just cannons off the top of the crossbar. Well, that would have been a superb way to get Port Vale back within reach. Harry Payton. Bloody hell, I wouldn't like to be in the wall on his free kicks if they're like that. He hit it with a lot of power. That would have been a magnificent goal, that. 500 views, that's decent, to be fair, for the first half. Good going. Got guess the logos at half time. 6 minutes at a time indicated by the fourth official. So we'll be playing until my clock reaches the 51st minute. That's a minimum, by the way. Once my clock reaches the 51st minute, I will take the added time thing off. And then it's just a case of waiting for the referee. Oh, here come Port Vale. This is a chance. Can he get... Oh, dear. He's put a low cross in. It's in the end cleared out. Still in play though. It's right at the halfway line for Port Vale, who've regained possession. Well, forward. Oh, go on. Oh. Port Vale could have had a goal in this first half, to be fair. They really could have had a goal in this first half, but defensively they've just been poor. Ian Rush scored his first goal for Chester at Gillingham, and Ian Bishop's brother, Eddie, played for Chester and Tranmere. Robbie Williams and Phil Taylor at Port Vale. Yes, that is right. Phil Taylor's from Stoke-on-Trent, isn't he? But supports Port Vale. And oh my God, how have they not scored that? How have Port Vale not scored that then? It's a lovely cross. No, he keeps hold of the ball. Devon take hold of it. Plays it to the left-hand side. It's a brilliant cross. Oh. Is that Ben Garrity with a chance? I think it is Ben Garrity. It's either Ben Garrity or... Is it Garrity? I think it is Ben Garrity, you know. Yeah, it is, because he's got the captain's armband. Ben Garrity with a massive chance. There's a cross into the penalty area. It's a low cross into the box. And literally, Garrity, if Garrity gets that on target, it's going in. He gets the shot off. And he completely miscues it. It goes wide at the post. That's honestly, Port Vale should have had a goal. Should have had a goal in this first half. I think they're a bit unlucky to have not got a goal. They'll get one in the second half, in my opinion, though. I don't think Stockport will get a clean sheet. Ah, lovely.
Guess the logo, my lord. Guess the logo.
Yeah. Free kick given away by Ben Garrity. You what, mate? It was kicked forward by Stockport, headed forward and straight to the goalkeeper. Port Vale are now going to try and get it forward, and they can't. But in the end, they've headed it back to the goalkeeper again. Phil Taylor is one friendly, down-to-earth man. Oh, mate, he's a legend of darts. There's never going to be a player like him. I think the only player who, realistically, is on a similar... The only player who's probably... With regards to the amount of titles won, him and Michael van Gerwen have won every single trophy there is, pretty much. But, honestly, no one's going to be... I don't think anyone's going to be the same level as Phil Taylor was. He was superb. Drop us a like on the stream, by the way. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Neil, sorry, not Neil. I've read that wrong. Nigel in the chat, by the way. Sounds like County are clinical, but Fairland. Nah, they failed to score in this match. Sorry for the pun, but yeah, Port Vale have had opportunities, but they've been wasteful with them. And Stockport County, when they've had the chances, as you correctly said, they've been clinical. They deserve to be leading Stockport County, and no one can deny it. But Port Vale have probably deserved... I think Port Vale have deserved a goal in this game. I think they're a bit unlucky to not have a goal. I don't think there's going to be any more time added on at the end of the 6 minutes. It's all eyes on the referee. And that is the after whistle. Plenty of boos from the Port Vale fans. Port Vale have had plenty of opportunities. It's not like Port Vale have played bad. They haven't played bad at all. They've had plenty of opportunities. They've just been wasteful. And Stockport, when they've had the chances, have been good with them. They're 3-0 up. They deserve to be. But really, it could have been 3-1 or 3-2, really. Because Port Vale could have had goals. But, the better team is winning. And it's 3-0 at half time. So, yeah. Didn't expect it to be 3-0 at half time. I thought it was going to be... I did think Stockport would win, but I didn't think it was going to be a massive margin of victory. Certainly at half time. Very quick thoughts on the first half, Harry?
I think it's one of the best games I've seen for a while. 3 goals in the first half. I expected quite a few goals. Obviously, Stockport deserved to be winning. I think Port Vale could have got at least a goal in that first half. Free kick, they hit the bar.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, would have been one hell of... That would have been one of the goals of the season, by the way. One of the goals of the season if that had gone in, by the way. That free kick. Superb free kick, but very unlucky. Port Vale unlucky to be losing 3-0. They don't deserve to be winning the game, obviously. Stockport fully deserve to be winning, but I think Port Vale are a bit unlucky not to get a goal. I've got to say, though, their defending has been poor. The goals they've conceded, some avoidable goals. Certainly that third goal, it was abysmal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on to today's Guess the Logos.
Stockport have been the better team.
Yeah, Stockport have been the better team by a country mile. Anyways, then.
Port Vale had the free kick there at the bar, wasn't it?
Yeah, your point did come through, by the way, Harry. It did come through, by the way, when you said that. Right, so if you've never done this before, what happens is we have 8 different club logos from you, and obviously lately we've been doing tier 1 down to tier 8 in English football, and we're doing the same again today. Starting with a team from the Premier League, which you should all know. Number 1, and we'll try and get through this as quickly as possible, because I need a wee. So, number 1, get involved in a live chat or join us. Get involved in chat or join in at home. Number 1 from the Premier League, going from the top to the 8th tier of English football. So, the first one is the Premier League, of course, the top tier. So, this is number 1 from the Premier League, and we all know which one this should be. If you know it, put it in. If you know it, put it in the chat.
Number 1.
And if you don't know it, then
not watching football.
Yeah. Obviously, join us if you're watching at home. By the way, you can always join in at home. Get involved in the live chat as well. Anyone else is in the live chat, you can get involved as well. But we'll try and get through these as quickly as possible. So number 1, which realistically we should all know.
They got more Champions League than Arsenal. Unlucky. Discord is shit, my lord. Discord is shit.
So well done if you got number 1, of course, ladies and gentlemen, from the Premier League. Nottingham Forest was number 1. Number 2 from the EFL Championship. Remember, they're going down the tiers. EFL Championship, it's this club.
Terrible team. No one likes them. No one likes them.
Oh, I've only... Yeah, Liam's just sent me a message saying, way, and I didn't know what he was on about. The Stockport to win, by the way, on the poll, is at 69%. Oh, dear. Well done if you got this correct at home, ladies and gentlemen. Harry, which team is it?
Millwall.
Millwall, of course, number 2. Number 3 from League One. Now then, I wonder when people are going to trip up. Probably when we get to the 6th, 7th, and 8th tier, because that's when it's going to test people's brains. Number 3. Number 3, another one that we should all get from League One. This league. Remember, we're going down the tiers. So this is number 3, which is the 3rd tier. It's League One. Team based in South Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Famous for its tea. Yorkshire tea. Of course.
Did you know I like tea? Docker tea.
Oh my god. That's like, what's the karate expert's favourite drink? Karate. You know, like...
Oh, I paid that Docker
those ones are shit. They're shit jokes, those ones, them. Mate, this Jack Diamond goal, I can't believe how bad that goal is. Well done if you got this correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing well at home. It's Barnsley. Barnsley FC. Number 4 from League 2. The 4th tier of English football. I say English football. This isn't an English team. But they are in English leagues. They're in English leagues, but they're not officially in England. A bit like Wrexham and Cardiff. This is a team from the Sheep. Anyone who's Welsh, sorry, but that's what we all call it, Sheep. It's from Wales.
New parts.
Funny enough, I've never seen whales in Wales. You tend to find them in the ocean, but you know.
Yes, sir.
I would tell you a joke about a lamb, but I'm feeling a bit sheepish today.
Do you think that could have been a red card?
Yeah, I know. He's lucky to get away with that. Well done if you get this. Well done if you got this correct, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. A team from the south of Wales. It's Newport. Here's what I want to know: why didn't they call it Old Port? This one's a piece of piss for the likes of Liam, Jack, and Harvey, because they sometimes go to the games with Jack for this. One of Jack's boyhood clubs. This is a team based in Devon, not Devon, well, Cornwall actually, because they're not exactly in Devon, but team based in Cornwall, and they're in the 5th tier of English football, the Vanarama or Enterprise National League. Most people will probably know this. Currently struggling in the league, but did well at Gateshead.
Oh, they expect us to struggle.
They got a draw again. They got a draw at Gateshead, by the way. 914 mile round trip, by the way. It's the longest journey ever in an English football league. Crazy. There's a song that Spandau Ballet do about this club, you know, by the way, Harry.
What's that?
I know this much is true, or da 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 da. How did you not know that was coming?
I did when you started singing.
Number 6, ladies and gentlemen, is from the National League South. Based, I believe, in Berkshire. Or Surrey. And if you're from Surrey, by the way, sorry to hear that. Anyways, this is a team based in the National League South. Not the easiest one. This is the 6th tier. I think the 7th and 8th tier will trip quite a few people up. Certainly number 8, because some people probably won't know number 8. This is number 6 from the National League South, ladies and gents. And we'll keep flying through these. Got 2 more to go after this, ladies and gentlemen. Any ideas, Harry?
No idea. But I've got a feeling you might have done this before. But...
No, I haven't done this club before.
Fears.
They're, I'm pretty sure they're based in Berkshire. But,
Oh yeah, Maidenhead.
Not a bad side, of course. Not a bad side, to be fair. And this team, well done if you got this at home. It is Maidenhead. Right, good luck with this. The 7th tier is a team from the Northern Premier League. You might have heard of them. This is a team from the Northern Premier Division, the 7th tier of English football. Yes, it is Maidenhead. 7th tier of English football. Let me see if I can give you another clue without giving it away. They are based in an industrial town in Cheshire. They're based in the northwest of England. And actually, here's another clue. This team is based in the city. This team is based in the town where Luke Littler is from. Now, I will say, by the way, you have to give me the correct team. There is 2 teams based in this town. There's 2 teams.
No idea. Knights FC.
How do you not know? How do you not know? You know where Luke Littler's from, don't you?
Well, Matt put in the chat, but no, I always just said he was from Manchester.
Luke Littler is from Warrington. And it's one of the teams based in Warrington. And it's not an easy one, but like I said, Matt did get it. Well done if you got it correct, by the way, as well at home. Not the easiest ones. It's Warrington Town FC. Now, the reason why I said I won't accept just the town is because there's 2 teams in Warrington. There's Warrington Town, which is that one, and the guy in the chat's just put the other one. Warrington Rylands. There is 2 teams based in Warrington, so I wasn't just going to accept Warrington because that just makes it too easy. Number 8, I don't think many people will get because this is an 8th tier side based down south. And actually, for Liam's info, I believe, if I'm correct, I believe they're based in the southwest. Yeah, they're based in the southwest. Yeah, it's based in the southwest. It's in Devon. Oh yeah, it is in Devon. It is in Devon. It's not far from Exeter, actually. This team. It's along the coastline. It's along the Devon coastline. But it's like what I'd class as North Devon. It's North Devon. It's not as far down as like the Torquay, etc. It's like just I would say it's like just southeast of Exeter, maybe. It's about southeast of Exeter. And it's a team in the 8th tier of English football. This is the hard one for everyone, this. Taunton Town, Not a bad guess, by the way. I'm not dismissing. Not a bad guess at all, because Taunton isn't too far, but you've gone too far north. You're too far north. It's south. It's much further south than that. It's like southeast of where Exeter is, but it's on the coast, this team. I'm surprised Liam hasn't said it, although Liam's probably playing down at the same time. The players are back out for the second half. Yeah, this one was always going to trip a lot of people up, and I got to say Taunton Town is a good educated guess, but they're not in Devon, I'm afraid. Taunton is in Somerset. And Matt's actually managed to work it out. It's Exmouth. Or Exmouth or Exmouth, whatever you want to call them. And that's that for Guess the Logos today. Thank you very much for joining. Second half is underway now, ladies and gentlemen. And almost 4-0 at the start of the second half. A shot's just cannoned the post. Shot just cannoned off the post. 2 anchors for Tuna, yeah, Connor. Are you on the same time as me? Easy. They weren't all that easy. I'm surprised you managed to work. I'm surprised you worked out Warrington Town before I even mentioned Warrington. Ebbsfleet? Nah, not Ebbsfleet. Wrong division, mate. Ebbsfleet are a lot higher than Exmouth. In the box, head it. Oh dear. You want to say? Are you on the same time as me? Because that's a miracle. You're not normally on the same time as me, so this is a rarity. Yeah, so literally start the second half. Stockport went forward immediately, had a shot, hit the post, and then Port Vale gave away a corner. Corner comes in, headed towards goal, headed away just before the goal line. Well, what a brilliant start to the second half for them. I think he might be. Philip must be miles behind. The 8th tier one was Exmouth, which is in Devon. Yeah, tough one really. I love non-league football. Who doesn't? Non-league football. People say it's timper, but non-league football, you have a better. I always find there's a better connection between the fans and the players. There's a better bonding between the players and the fans in non-league than there is in the EFL. You're a lot closer to the action. You can actually encourage the players more. Stockport deserve championship football, to be honest. They have great football and a brilliant setup with their owner. And I'm not sure what you'll say, Harry, but I can't disagree with Tom one bit. I think Tom is absolutely spot on with that point.
So, I'm predicting to win the league start of the season.
I'm not surprised. They were one of the favourites. They were one of the top 5 favourites, I believe, to win the league. Honestly, they play some really good football. Dave Challoner, by the way, is a really good manager. He's got them playing some really, really good football. So it's not a surprise that they're doing this well. They deserved it last season, definitely this one. The owner took them from like 10 members of staff to 200 plus. They're doing well, aren't they? Really well. Back as a teenager in the 90s, team talk and non-league match days. Non-league monthly. Man, honestly, non-league is so good. And some of the prices in non-league are decent as well. Now you look at the Premier League prices, like 42 quid onwards. Well, you could get a lot closer to the action and get a better bonding with the players for about 15 quid. That's Spennymoor game. 10 quid is all it cost me for that Spennymoor game because I got in as a concession because obviously I'm classed as a disabled guy. So 10 quid I got in for at Spennymoor. 10 goals and met some of the players at the end. Didn't get that on the vlog obviously, but I met some of the players at the end and me and Dad got, and it only cost £9.60 in the travelling, so it didn't cost very much. All it costed was, the only thing we paid for was obviously our breakfast. Obviously, we had a bit of brekkie slash dinner because it was almost 12 o'clock by the time we got it. We had a bit of brekkie in Morrison's, and then we had spam fritter and chips on the evening, and got the train home. It was quite a canny one. It was good. I'm going to Droylsden v AFC Blackpool on tomorrow night. I was just trying to work out that stadium. It's Turf Moor, isn't it? Are you based in you from Burnley, are you? Apparently Droylsden have got... Oh, go on. Here come Port Vale. Chance to score. No. Yes. No. Oh. Yes. No. Oh.
Yes, no, maybe so.
You can get spam fritters, and you can get spam fritter and chips for quite cheap. You can get spam fritter and chips about £4 or £5. Spam fritters for about not even £2 sometimes. Decent. Yeah, apparently Droylsden have got apparently one of the best stadiums in non-league. Apparently Droylsden. They're based in Manchester. I've not been there. Port Vale could have scored there. They could have scored there. Could have scored there easily. I don't know how they didn't. Damn it! Honestly, I want Port Vale to get a goal. I said all along they'll get a goal, and they just can't. Devante Culver was shot blocked. Another shot blocked. Another shot on the edge of the box blocked. Like, excellent defending from Stockport, but that's like 3 or 4 shots blocked, literally on the bounce. Succession of shots from Port Vale getting blocked. Oh, looks like we're going to have the first substitution of the match. Charge Myers for Jaden Stockley. Substitution for Port Vale, leaving the field, number 7, George Byers. Coming on the field is number 9, Jaden Stockley.
What's the guy in the chat talking about, James?
Oh, he's probably chatting over his arse, mate. I don't care. Have you seen about Target Star Wars collaboration? New product dropped tomorrow. I couldn't really care less, Tom. I've got no interest in Star Wars. But if you're interested in Star Wars, fair enough. But I've got no interest in it at all. In the box from Stockport, a header's going to go... I thought it was going to go straight to the keeper, actually. But in the end, it was headed away. Oh. He can't get out of his own penalty area. Keeper just thumps it clear for throw-in. That was off. That was dreadful, that. He didn't know what to do. He had 4 players around him, and he was like, now what am I going to do? He just plays back to the keeper, and the keeper just thumps it out for a 4. Just to clear the danger, at least, for the meantime. Burnley based in Wazendale, between Burnley and Blackburn. First time watching along, enjoying your style. Yeah. I don't do full match commentary, which is probably what that James guy's probably saying. I'm doing your job. I don't do full match commentary. This is how I do my streams at the end of the day. People enjoy it. So, Daddy's pensions secured the fritter. Fuck off. Mate, the bloody spam fritters in my local fish and chip shops are about £1.90. £1.90 is all it is, literally, for like a spam fritter these days. About £4, £5 for spam fritter and chips. It's quite nice, actually. I quite like spam fritters. Yummy Greeks, me eating setup, 6.30 oats, 1 eggs, 5 dinner, 9 Greek. 6.30 oats, you're fucking daft, aren't you? I'm gonna have to have normal porridge in the morning because I've run out of oats and I'm not going shopping until the afternoon. So I'll just have to have normal porridge tomorrow. But I suppose it's a good substitute, If you can't have oats, then just have porridge oats. That's porridge is similar thing anyway.
That Darryl is oat dear.
Unlike some, I don't get to lay in bed all morning. I would have been up. I was getting up at 9:30 this morning because I was going to be going to the gym at like 10:30, 11:15. And then I got up and I was like, ugh, no, because I was coughing on that. I was like, yeah, no, I felt shit. So I was like, no. I went back to sleep. 54 minutes in, 3-0 Stockport, but really, I mean, Stockport could have made it 4 inside the first 2 minutes of the second half. Port Vale, I'm saying it now, could have had at least 2. No, not porridge pot, mate. It's not the porridge pot. It's like 1 kilogram thing of like porridge oats that we have in the house anyway. My belly had cramps last night. Ooh. Barely any channels do. I tried to commentate fully, but it's draining to maintain for a full game. This is what people don't realise as well. And, I mean, fair play to you for trying at least. You know, like... One, I don't have the energy to commentate for the entire match. Like, to commentate non-stop. But also, when you've got a live chat... and you've got Scotty B, who always moans when you don't read the bloody comments. When you've got people in the live chat who are putting comments in, you've got to... See, this is the other bit of people is, some people don't do this, and I think it's bad when they don't do this, is you've got to communicate with your fan. You've got people in the chat, you've got to acknowledge their comments, and you've got to, you know, you've got to actually chat with you have to chat with your viewers as well as giving them updates. So what I do is, and I do it every stream, is I sometimes talk a bit of nonsense, but to be fair, mate, I'm 23 years old and I've spoken nonsense for 23 years. So
yeah, we know that.
Thanks, Dick. But you know, the regular fans who watch the channel they know what I'm like, but for new people who won't know what I'm like, I sometimes start talking about different things if the game's boring as shit, and I'll talk about different things. And I tend to give updates when there's actually stuff happening. When the important things are happening, I give updates. I only tend to give updates on the important bits. When it's just a case of passing it round the back, I don't really do much commentary about that. Like here, a long ball forward for Stockport. And here's Nathan Lowe, who's controlled it well. Plays it back. Oliver Norwood. Jack Diamond. Is he going to shoot? Yes, he is. Left-footed shot blocked. Headed away. Still with Stockport, though. To the right-hand side now. And it's on Yango. Tries to put a cross in. Claims a handball. Didn't look like handball to me. And a corner for Stockport. See, I just tend to commentate on the important bits rather than like if you know, if someone's coming forward, you know, if they're trying to come forward from the halfway line, they're not getting past the halfway line, then, you know. So if it's all like just passing it round the back and not being able to really break them down, I don't tend to commentate much on that. I tend to commentate on the big moments, because that's what people want to hear, the big moments. That could be... Oh my God, how's that not gone in? Oh, wow. Don't know about you, I thought that was in. Corner taken shot, swung into the box by Oliver Norwood, and... Whoa. Mate, who gets the header? Ethan Pye. Yeah, it is. Ethan Pye heads it on just past the post, and I think Nathan Lowe was trying to slide in at the back stick to try and slide it into the net. And the ball just goes wide, and he just misses it when he tries to slide in it. Good opportunity, though, for Stockport. But, like I say, I mean, you find with YouTube, you know, people expect it to be perfect. I like to be perfect all the time, and you can't be perfect all the time. It is one of those things, I'm afraid. So, all I say to you, Reese, is obviously, it's your channel, you do obviously what you want, but, you know, if you've got the energy to commentate for the full 90 whatever minutes, then, you know, GG, fair play to you for doing it. But just remember that when you have people in the live chat, you've got to be able to communicate with them at the same time. So I'll commentate for bits of it, and then I'll stop, communicate with the live chat, etc. I probably do more than some other YouTubers, actually, believe it or not, because as I do all the goal and sub announcing, what I try and do is, with the goals and sub announcements, I've had people ask me why I do all these lineup announcement stuff, is one thing I want to do as be a football announcer, but secondly, one thing I want to do is, by doing these watch-alongs, when I'm doing all that, I want to make it as though people are watching at the game, so it gives them a sense of being in the ground. So by doing the substitution stuffs, it makes them potential. I mean, it's as if you're in the ground, because you wouldn't get announcements normally on the bloody stream, substitution for so and so. So I'm doing that to make it, for some people, to make it feel like they're actually at that game. As well as giving them a bit of commentary in there. Diamond and Law. Double substitution for Stockport County, leaving the field number 7, Jack Diamond. Coming on the field to replace him is number 8, Callum Camps. Also leaving the field for Stockport County is number 9, Nathan Law. And his replacement is number 22, Benoni Anderson. Some fans, when I'm saying like they're doing the announcements, some fans like it, some fans don't. But, I'll let yous have the, yous can have the opinion on that. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people like it because it gives them sort of an idea of what goes on. Adding the announcements makes them feel like they're actually at the game. And that's the sort of thing I want to do, And I don't think I do a too bad a job of it, to be fair. There is some names that I can never pronounce. There's some names like... You should have seen me... 60th minute subs, yeah. You should have seen me bloody trying to pronounce the Latvian names the other week when England played against them. Fuck me, that was a nightmare. County need to improve the goal difference. Well, they could have had about 5, but also, that's a foul. Well, he's not given a pen for that, I'm surprised. I thought that was a foul. We'll see what happened. We'll see what the replay anyway. Port Vale coming away. Honestly, this game could have... It could have been 5-2 or 5-3. Port Vale could have had at least 2 or 3 goals. Stockport could have had 5. Easy. It's like we could have had like a 7 or 8 goal game here. But instead it's 3-0. But I don't really think... Excuse me. You see, this is the strange thing about these games. People will look... They'll look at the scoreline and go 3-0. Oh, right, Port Vale got absolutely hammered. But when you're actually watching the game for the full 90 minutes, and I'm sure Harry will say the same thing here as well. The scoreline doesn't reflect the game. Because Port Vale have had some excellent opportunities and they could have got goals. Stockport County could have had more goals. Like there could have been about 7 or 8 goals in this game, but instead it's just 3-0. People will think Stockport have battered them when in reality, Harry, Port Vale have had opportunities, they just haven't been able to take them.
Yeah, this game could easily be like 3-3, 4-4.
Well, maybe not 4-4. I think Stockport do deserve to win this game. Quite rightly, Is he onside? If that flag stays down, he'll be in here. No, the keeper comes out. Does well, actually, the keeper. Yeah. Joe Gauchi does well. Plays it forward for Port Vale. Ooh! Fucking crunch. Did you hear the crunch come through the telly there? Have you got yours on mute or something?
No, I haven't, mine.
If you had the sound on, you'd have heard the crunch there. Really crunch. It's hard because of cerebral palsy with me speech. In my view, an Arsenal fan called Deluded Gooner finds the best of commentator and banter with his audience. Deluded Gooner's alright. I'm not fussed on Arsenal. I would much rather Arsenal won the league than bloody City and Liverpool. Sorry if there's any City and Liverpool fans. But like, I would much rather Arsenal won it than them. Or Chelsea or even Bournemouth. Bournemouth are up there, but I don't know how long they'll be there. Sunderland won't stay up there either. Man United are climbing up though, which is good. Good news was. But yeah, the Premier League title race is certainly open, isn't it? You still eat Foyer? No, I don't use Foyer, mate. It's too expensive. The Greek yogurt I use is not Foyer because it's too expensive, mate. It's way too expensive. It's like £5 odd. £5 odd a pot. To tell you the truth, mate, I'm using Morrison's fat-free Greek yogurt. I'm just using their Morrison's fat-free because it's only £2 and it's actually decent. It's decent, to be fair. It's still good because it still has protein and stuff in it. It has slightly, it has slightly more. I think it has slightly more salt, I think, but that's about it. But apart from that, it's decent. So that's the one I'm using. I'm not changing it because I'm not paying £11 for bloody 2 tubs of fire. Fire is alright, but I actually think it's overrated. Fire. It's not. I don't think it's worthy of £5.50. I think it's a fucking disgrace. Cheaper to just. I prefer to just use the cheaper stuff, really. Saves you money. Like, I don't have. Unfortunately, Scotty, I'm not like you who can pay £5.50 for a tub of bloody Greek yogurt. I actually get more out of the Morrison's Own one than I do actually from Fire, because Fire is only like 900 for like £5.50, and then you've got Morrison's Own 1 kilo tub for £2.10. Fucking much better, and it's still decent. There's still nothing, like there's no fat or anything. It's still all green, apart from I think the salt maybe, but I don't tend to look at it that way. So that's what I have anyway. But it's still Greek yogurt at the end of the day, and it still tastes like Greek yogurt, so it's all fine. But apart from that, that's the only thing that I eat that's not what you recommend, because I ain't paying that. I'm not paying it. It's too expensive. Supermarket brands are the best. Yeah, when you're on a diet, they're not necessarily the best, but it's a lot cheaper. Port Vale Honorary Club President John Rudge there in the stand there, wearing his flat cap. I hope they got the bloody I hope they got the bloody sourdough buns back, because that was annoying me. I'm having to have wholemeal buns in me because the bloody sourdoughs aren't there. This could be 4-0. He's offside. Don't go for it. Corner. Yep. Corner. Yeah. To be fair, mate, they've only £1.65. £1.65 for 4 buns. And to be fair, you probably get... The buns are bigger than the bread. The bread's like £2 odd. The buns are £1.65. So they're not too bad. £2.90 soon. There's what it is. Off! Bloody hell, that could have been 4. Callum Camps with a shot. I'm using sourdough wraps. I prefer using bun. Buns are easy. It's easy to use the buns, to be fair. Just cut the bun in half and then, and then just dump the egg or the chicken, whatever you have in there. Close that, and there you go. Callum Camps with a shot. That must have took a touch off the keeper. I thought it flew over the bar. Another cross in. Pushing in the penalty area. Free kick for Port Vale. Honestly, they should never be 3-0 down, Port Vale. They really could have had 2 or 3 goals here. So they're a little bit unfortunate. Are we going to have subs here? Yep. More subs coming up here. And I think it's going to be the former Portsmouth man, Ronan Curtis, coming on. I'm still eating 3 eggs. I have 2 eggs when I have 2 normally when I'm doing the eggs. Substitution for Port Vale, leaving the field, number 24, Kyle John. Coming on the field to replace him, number 11, Ronan Curtis. Chuff, 12 eggs a week. Mate, I'd have diarrhea for a full week if I had that many eggs in a week. Excuse me. Oh, that's unlucky. Ricocheted off the Port Vale play and it's bounced straight to the goalie. My mate has 10 eggs a day. Big lump he is in terms of muscles. But I bet he spends the next day on the toilet though. Bloody hell. Well, a long ball forward from the Stockport keeper. has gone out for a goal kick at the other side.
Well done.
Your caca. Nice. Sainsbury's mayonnaise is only 90p. Tastes better than Hellman's at £2.50. Oh yeah, tomato. Honestly, Heinz is a fucking rip-off at the minute. Heinz are charging like £3.50 a bottle of sauce. I could get Morrison's own for 90. So much cheaper. Oh, hello. That's a foul, isn't it? How's that? How's he not given a penalty there? That definitely looked like a penalty to me. That looked like a penalty to me. I can't believe he's not given that, to be fair. Yeah, I thought that was a penalty. They haven't shown the free kick yet. They haven't shown it yet. Fucking hell, our new manager's choice is uninspiring. Liam Richardson set to be announced tomorrow. Oh dear. Moving on. Here they come again, Port Vale. That's a foul. Nah, he pushed the Stockport man down. It was always a free kick. He can't really... he can't have any complaints. You do sound like a PA announcer. Maybe you do it as a volunteer at non-league ground. I actually don't. The initial contact was outside the penalty area, so it wouldn't have been a penalty anyway. Yeah, and then he falls down in the penalty area. Nah, it would have been a free kick. No, I don't actually. The only time I do the announcing stuff is like on stream. I do it sometimes. I do it sometimes for a friend for his team. But no, I don't actually. I don't do it. I don't do it as an actual thing. Trying to get into that sort of thing though is not easy because, like, most of the clubs have announcers already. So like, yeah. But I do a lot anyway. I quite enjoy I enjoy going to these different grounds and going to the watch the matches anyway. To be fair. Did you do hospital radio? Yep. Following me granddad's footsteps, because my granddad used to do hospital radio. He did it for 40 years, from when he was 42 to 82. He's now retired from it now, because he's 80... How old's he now? 80... Oh, fucking hell. Is he 83 or 84? I'm annoyed with myself. I can't even remember my own granddad's bloody age. I can't remember my granddad's age. That's fucking annoying me, that. Can't believe I'm having to try and work out what my granddad's age is, and I can't really remember it. Born in 1942, so he's 83 now. I couldn't remember if he was 83 or 84. So he's turning. I thought it was 1942. Yeah, so he's 84 in February then. And then my dad's 61 6 days after. Yeah, February's always a hectic month for birthdays because I got my dad's birthday, I got Valentine's Day, I got me mum's birthday, and two other family birthdays as well. So it's a bit of a nightmare. And now February, that'll be a year since my other granddad passed away. Sad times. Blimey, my father's 83. Well, my granddad is my dad's dad. Unfortunately, that was my mum's dad. So my other granddad, well, he sadly lost his battle to cancer in February, sadly. Literally 4 days after his birthday, unfortunately. Anyways, here come Port Vale. Oh, yes, that's why he left it. He was offside. He was offside, so he had to leave it. Famous Daddy's an old fart. Is that British enough? Doesn't matter if it's British or not. Most people call people old farts. He's called his sister an old fart before, and he's older than her. He's called his sister that. Back in the 90s, I was doing pirate radio. All right, were you doing that in Argos? Right. Let's see what Darryl Johnson's thoughts were on that joke, everyone.
Well, that was absolutely cack.
I am NWSE, NWO1 Continental. I've got no idea what you're going on about, mate, I'm afraid. Anyways, back to the game. Sorry, we've gone off the game quite a bit there. But no big chances in the last couple of minutes, actually. Have you seen Saudi Arabia's new stadium in the sky for the 2034 World Cup? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Down the line seeking Cole, but cuts across him to cut that one out.
What are they? Well, first floating stadium.
Port Vale sets up interesting conclusion to this game. Curtis wins his side.
What? It's crazy. Right. Be interested to be. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Throwing in for Port Vale, right hand side of the penalty area. Is it going to be a long throw? No, well, was going to be, and then they decided to go short. There's a cross in. That's headed away. Wonder how many people will die building that. Yeah, well, I mean, there was a couple of thousand, wasn't it, that died building the Qatar ones. What's next? 500 feet underground. Well, some stadiums start underground, you know. The Allianz Arena, the tunnel of the Allianz Arena is underground. The arena's underground. You come up these stairs, and actually the Allianz Arena. You look when you're outside it, when you go inside it, the stadium actually, the ground floor, the level floor is actually the very top of the bottom tier. So that stadium's mostly underground. Quite a lot of it's underground. And then you got the top two tiers. Just imagine them building one on a massive cruise ship. Oh yeah, like that's gonna happen, mate. Do you remember all the shout-outs? Big up Big Tellman 342. I think Spurs have the same thing as Bayern. Well, no, Bayern don't have a toilet seat. So, you know. Wouldn't be for... Just heard a kid say... I just heard a kid shouting, "You shit bastard ah." Substitution for Stockport County leaving the field is number 27, Odin Bailey. Coming on the field to replace him, number 21, Owen Moxon. Sounds like a washing detergent, him. Challenge. I thought he was a washing up detergent, him. Anyways. Or was he a washing machine thing, anyway. Oh dear. Bye. Guy doing the commentary sounds nuts. What do you think? Code Lincoln, Code Alan. What are you on about? Spurs ground is my favourite in England. Definitely try going if you get the chance. It's about. The problem is, mate, it's 5 hours. It's at least 5 hours to London from here. It wasn't a bad effort, was it? It was Connolly, Callum Connolly, with the ball. Cuts onto his left foot, cuts onto his right. He's running in. He hits the shot, and it's miles away. There's a mistake. 2,280, or was that he said? Have a listen to that. Was it 2,280 he said there?
Just under 8,500 here inside Vale Park this evening, and 2,283 of them.
2,283 from Stockport, and a match attendance of 8,400 and something. So just under 8,500 at that stadium. 2,200 of them from Stockport. So only about 6,000. It's only 6,000 Port Vale fans. It's not great, is it? Though to be fair, they are struggling in League One, so like the crowds are always going to be poor if you're struggling. I went to White Hart Lane 2015 League Cup. Surprise, surprise, got hit for 5. Oh well, that doesn't surprise me. Spurs were decent that season, weren't they? Long ball to the right hand side in from Moxon towards. Was it Conley or was it? Stockport fans are doing the ole, 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 ole. Time to close the poll. 86 votes in total, 67% for Stockport, 33% for Port Vale. Thank you very much for getting involved tonight. Thank you very much all for tuning in as well. So choosing substitution for Port Vale, leaving the field is captain number 8, Ben Garrity. Oh, it's not. What? Oh, they've all got black armbands on. Shit, sorry. Correction, leaving the field, number 18, Ryan Crosdale, coming on the field to replace him. Number 33, George Hall. Sorry, I could have sworn. I thought it was the captain going off there. But they're all wearing black armbands, so that made it a little bit confusing. So correction there, sorry, that was Ryan Crosdale going off. In the box, the Stockport headed away. Port Vale need to get rid of this because Oliver Norwood's played well in this game. No foul there. Went down too easily. There's no foul there. He went down too easily at all. Totally. Over 6,000 when Liverpool and Manchester just down the road. Yep. Oh dear! Where's that gone? I don't know where that's gone. To be fair, most people in Stoke will support Stoke, won't they? I mean, it is Port Vale's ground is in an area in Stoke-on-Trent. It's just north. I think it's like just north of the city centre. Most of the Port Vale fans are going home. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. A fair play to everyone for turning up at the ground tonight because the weather's been abysmal all game. This is some of the chances they had. They're just showing some of the chances that they had, certainly in the first half. They could have had a goal in the first half, and it's a shame for them they didn't. Well, like Liverpool and Man United, where a lot of Stoke fans there's a lot of Stoke fans on Stoke in Staffordshire. Need one more goal. Stockport are just literally passing it around at the minute. That's a foul. Free kick. Left hand side of the penalty area, so a chance to put a ball in. Port Vale's in a terribly rough area called Burslem. Burslem. Sorry, it's not Scouts, is it? They're not Scouts. Stockport fans will be going home happy, making the long 50-minute drive back home. They'll be going home very happy though, with 3 points and top of the league tonight. Free kick then for Stockport, swung into the penalty area, flicked on, and just wide of the post. Stoke is a rough city. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad though. I mean, it was all right when I went. Oh, and he ends up being free, doesn't he? Oloru flicks on. He gets onto it, and it's wide at the post. Like, it could have been 4. Stockport could have had 4 or 5, but looks like it's going to be a 3-0 win for Stockport County, which is still good enough for them. It'll send them top of the league quite comfortably. So they'll be top of the league until tomorrow night when Bradford play against Lincoln. If you are leaving us, by the way, hope you enjoyed it. We're back tomorrow night at 7:15 for Bradford City versus Lincoln, a match where whoever wins that will be top of the league. So Stockport, realistically, will only be top for a matter of 24 hours. Because I think come 10 o'clock tomorrow night, I think Bradford will beat Lincoln, but I think come 10 o'clock tomorrow night, Bradford will probably be top. Always go by coach. That's nice. Oh, we've got the emergency services. We've got an emergency services number of views. 999. Jack Diamond's had a good game, hasn't he? They're showing Carl Wooten's goal as well. It's a good finish. And that's a cock-up, isn't it? Just a cock-up and a mistake punished. 3 goals in the space of 16 minutes, by the way, in the first half for Stockport. Goal in the 13th. And then the 29th minute, the 3rd goal. Tonight's EFL Man of the Match goes to Stockport County's number 7, Jack Diamond.
I think he's been a diamond, to be fair.
He's been a gem, hasn't he?
Yes, sir.
No. Oh my, Burton Albion 20th. Yeah, they're naff, mate. They were awful a minute. And the ball's in the gloves of the goalkeeper for Stockport. Stockport playing it out now. 3 minutes left. Oh, that's an error. Can Port Vale have deserved something from this game? At least a goal. Maybe not the 3 points, but they've deserved at least a goal. Offside there. Didn't look offside. Well, they scored, but he's offside. They scored a goal. Way. Offside anyway. That Lionel's left his hair at home, by the way. Was he offside? Ooh, he is just offside. It's not. It's a good call, though. He is just off. It's a tight call, though. Port Vale with the ball in the attacking third now. To the left-hand side, Marvin Johnson puts an early ball in. Off. Goes past everyone. And goes to the right-hand side. And oh, okay. Throw into Stockport. Did anyone get a touch on that? No one got a touch on it, actually, so no, it is a throw-in. It is a throw-in to Stockport. Let's have a look. Does anyone get a touch on this? Yeah, no one gets a touch on that, so it's always a throw-in to Stockport County, that, isn't it? Thanks for being so engaging with the chat. Quite specific and detailed. Appreciate that. Thank you. Don't forget, of course, everyone, you can join me again tomorrow night. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and also subscribe. We'll back live tomorrow night with another League One watch-along. Bradford against Lincoln. Whoever wins that is top of the league. So, massive game. A massive game tomorrow night in the EFL League One. We'll also give you live updates as the goals go in the Carabao Cup. So, we'll give you updates on the Carabao Cup scores as well tomorrow night. So, and then Wednesday and Thursday night, I'm having the nights off. I'm having Wednesday and Thursday night off. And then Friday night, Championship clash. Wrexham, bottom half at the moment, against top of the league Coventry. And as a Borough fan, we need Coventry to slip up. But I don't see them slipping up anytime soon, to be fair. But should still be a decent game. Going to go into added time in a moment. And let's see how much added time there's going to be indicated by the fourth official. As the cross comes in for Stockport. Headed away. Not cleared far. Here's Kyle Wooten. Wide at the post. Good effort.
What are you doing on Saturday night?
Saturday I'm going to heaven. The referees indicated there'll be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time. A minimum of 3 minutes of added time. Added time brought to you by Darryl Johnson.
Are you going to heaven? Say hi to the angels.
I'm going to heaven, you silly tit. Heaven. They're based near South Shields. So near South Shields. They're based near there. I wanted to do South Shields Shrewsbury, but there's only terracing left, and Dad won't go into terracing because obviously he'll have his walking stick, so Dad always wants to be sat down. There's no seats available. It's really annoying. So instead, all being well, I'll be able to stream that game on Sunday instead. So I'll find something. I'm ground up into London or Basingstoke. Alright. Basingstoke's it's not a bad little place, Basingstoke. Or Basingstoke, I call it. Stockport could do the clean sheet. Port Vale looking for at least a goal to take from this game. They've deserved a goal tonight. The corner comes in for Port Vale. It's headed away quite comfortably. Is it going to be played all the way back to the keeper? I think the only option is to play it back to the keeper here. There's a lot of stones there. A lot of stone there. There's a lot of stone there. I don't know what he's on about. Scotty's just put there's a lot of stone there. Are you on about Basingstoke or what are you on about here? Oh, that's an awful pass, and that just pretty much sums up Port Vale's night, I'm afraid. I nearly called them Port County for some silly reason. Port County and Stockport Vale. No. I get tired. I get tired early when I'm full of cold. Get this stream done, and then I'm gonna go downstairs, grab me apples and peanut butter, grab me apple and peanut butter, and that'll do. 3 points, 3 goals, away win, clean sheet, top of the league tonight. Very good night for County. Completely agree, Nigel. Great night for Stockport County. Top of the league they go. And it's all eyes on the referee now as we enter the final moments. A free kick for Port Vale, and this will probably be the last act of the game. Vicky Vale. Brendan Rodgers has resigned as Celtic manager. Bye! Bye-bye! Well, we've done the 3 minutes added time, so all eyes on the referee now. Is he going to let them carry on? Yes, he is. Here comes Stockport for 4-0. Oh, it's saved. The follow-up. Can he still get the follow-up here? Blocked. And that'll do. Final score at Vale Park. Port Vale 0, Stockport County 3. Well, commiserations to Port Vale, but to be fair, I mean, I know it ends 3-0. People will look at the scoreline, but that game, I don't think the scoreline reflects the game. Port Vale could have had about 2 or 3 goals of their own. They had some good opportunities, but the good thing for Stockport County is they got 3 goals in the first half. That was pretty much game over really from it. They could have had another 2 in the second half. We could have had a 5-2 or 5-3 goal fest. It could have been a classic, but a 3-0 win for Stockport County. They're not going to be worried about it. 3 points, top of the league, 3 goals, a clean sheet, and another good result. They are still unbeaten in the last, I think that's like 6 or 7 games unbeaten now, so they're on a decent run of form. As for Port Vale, they remain in the relegation zone. Stockport County are at the summit of League One until tomorrow night when Bradford play against Lincoln, and I'm probably going to say Bradford will win against Lincoln, but it won't be an easy game. That'll be a good game tomorrow night. Stockport do what Vale couldn't: score. Yeah, of course. It's the goals that do the talking, but I don't think the scoreline reflects the game. Port Vale could have had goals, and I think they were unlucky to come away with no goals in the end, but Stockport won't care too much about it. In Werder Bremen type away kit, Dave Challoner's side go top of League One, and that finishes off what's been a good night for them. Safe journey back, by the way, down the M6 for the Stockport County fans, by the way, and they made quite a bit of noise actually. Decent away fans. Over 2,200 of them, so well done to both of them. Lincoln are doing well in 6. Yeah, well, actually, mate, Lincoln win, they go top. Bradford win, they go top. So it's going to be interesting. Their players are just going to go. Their players are going to applaud and celebrate with their fans who've made the 50-minute trip. But I know it's only a short journey, but safe journey back in the rain because the weather's not particularly great. And to Port Vale fans, like I say, commiserations, but very best of luck for the rest of the season. Hopefully things will go right for Port Vale and Darren Moore. He's a good manager, Darren Moore, so hopefully things start to go better for him. Oh, are they going to hold one of the flags up? Oh! What's this for? What's this about? Oh, they're holding a flag that's in memory of someone called George Thompson who passed away on this day in 2021. So that wins for George Thompson, and I assume. Ah, that's a nice touch. That's a really nice touch from the Stockport players. I love that. Dave Challoner said, "Can we have that flag?" So he went over, got the flag, and he said to the players, "Come on, hold this. Let's have a photo of it." That's a nice touch, that. He's a class manager. Dave Challoner is a class manager. Not just on the pitch, but off the pitch as well. That's really nice to see. That's a nice touch from Stockport County. Harry, very quickly before we wrap up tonight's stream. It was one of those games that could have been a goal fest, but unfortunately for Port Vale, couldn't get on the score sheet. Stockport County, comfortable win for them and fully deserved. Don't know what were your thoughts on that game? Harry.
I was muted. Well done. Yeah, Stockport deserves to win. Obviously,
I was sat here waiting for an answer for about 30 seconds there, looking like a dick. Anyways, right. Anyways, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, deserved win for Stockport. Right. Could have been more goals.
Yeah.
Second half was First half was definitely better.
Well,
would have been great if that free kick went in, but
oh yeah, honestly, that would have been good. That would have been a contender for goal of the season if that free kick had gone in from Peyton. Jack Diamond gets given the man the match, and I can't lie, I thought he deserved it. I thought he was absolutely excellent. But some well taken goals from Stockport, some shite defending from Port Vale. And Stockport come away 3-0 winners, and they're top of the league. Thanks for joining me tonight, Harry. I don't know if you're joining me tomorrow night for Bradford versus Lincoln. But none of the other lads will be, because they're all going to be at Mansfield tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for Bradford versus Lincoln. And if you don't tune in for that, I hope you have a great week. And for everyone else, we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye. Didn't want that screen, did I? Oh, fucking hell. I didn't want that screen, you silly dick. Oh, well done. Right,